talked about similar figures. We talked about shapes, same angles, different sizes. So today I want to do a couple of examples with you, and then you're going to do an assignment on your own. If colors help you, you may want to have some different colored highlighters to kind of mark angles and sides to help you out, or you can use little marks. So we have corresponding sides. So if you look here, we're looking at letters. A and B is first. P and Q is first, so those are going to match. We have, and we can even mark those. Then we have next, we have B and C is the appropriate notation, and QR. So if you're not sure, especially if the shape is rotated, then if you're looking at the name, that is definitely going to help. And then that leaves AC and PR. And you can see that it is the beginning letter and the last letter. Okay. Now you could also write that CA and RP if you wanted. The angles are going to be the angles that match. So you can see here they've used one mark, and angle A does in fact match with angle P. This one has 2 marks, so angle B is matching angle Q, and then that leaves, we could put 3 marks here if we wanted. Angle C is matching angle R, and again, that's going to be pretty much in order. So here we have another one. We do have multiple choice on this one for choosing that proportion that matches, but we're going to hold off on that. I want you to make this table first. So again, we'll just use some colors. We have AB is first, and EF is first as well on our next one. So we can go through. Here's AB, here's EF, and these are easy because they are in fact the same orientation, meaning they are facing the same way. But when they rotate, like on the next one, we'll definitely be looking at these letters. So BD and FG. And remember, same shape, same angles, they are just different sizes. And when we talk about sizes, we'll talk about those a little later on with a scale factor. I'll give you a little preview of that. So we have AD, which is the first and the last, and EG, which is the first and the last. So over here you can see we've got some different proportions. Remember, our proportion needs to match either going across or up and down. So probably the easiest way, if you have, you can label these 1, 2, 3, or you can use your colors. So AB is a 1, BD is a 2, FG is a 2, and EF is a 1. So you can see my numbers do not match. They across, you can go across or you can go up and down, but you cannot go diagonal. So this one is not proportional. And plus, if you're using those numbers, you can even do your butterfly, 1 and 4. They are not equal. So we can say AB is a 1, BD is a 2, FG is a 2, EG, FG, EG. These, again, doesn't match. AB, AD, so a 1 and a 3, EF, EG. These match, so I'm thinking it's this one, but we'll double check that last one. BD is a 2, and AD is a 3, EF is a 1, EG is a 3. So that one is not going to work. So make sure you're labeling it. Don't go off looking because you're just going to confuse yourself. So here is one where the orientation, meaning the direction that they're going, does not match. So we're going to definitely be looking at these beginning pieces. So I have AB and I have EF. I'm going to go ahead and color code them, and then I'll go back and write them in. I have BC and FG. So notice this one is on the right, but over here it's on the left because it's flipped. It's a reflection, and we'll talk about that later on in this unit. We have CD and GH, and then I have my last one. So when I'm going to write these, I can say AB and EF, and say BC and FG. And if you color code it, it just makes it a lot easier. If you don't have colors, you could use marks to show which ones match. You know, we could say 2 marks here, 2 marks here, 3, 3, 4, and 4 like that. So that's another method you can use if you do not have colors available to you. All right, so there are sides that match. Those are the ones that are color coded together. And then we can look at our angles, right? A and E are first, so those are going to match. Angle B, this one kind of just goes in order. E and B and F, C and G, D and H. And you can see, in fact, that most of these, so these are similar, that means we're going to increase or decrease them by a certain amount. So if I go back up here, this one is not such a nice scale factor. We'll try number 2 here. So I'm looking at my blue, 4 and 28. So I know to go from 4 to 28, I'm saying times 7. So that means all my other sides should be 7 times bigger. If I was going the other direction, I would be dividing by 7. Same thing here, and we're going to talk about this a little bit more. This is kind of a preview, right? If it's getting bigger, this is times 1.5, right? 8 times 1.5 is 12. So all of my other sides are 1.5 times bigger. On the back, I would like you to try these, and then I am going to scan this in Google Classroom, so I want you to check your work. And before you do the assignment, that is a grade. Or you can pause me, and then I'll run through it real quick so you have an explanation. It is entirely up to you. ST, so I'm not going to use colors this time. I'm going to use just marks, and NM, so ST, N, or MN, excuse me. So I just put 1 mark there. I have TQ and NO. So notice again, this one is not the same orientation. It's not going the same direction. It's going, it's flipped down. And then I have QR and OP. So I'm going to give that one a 3. QR and OP. So that leaves me with RS and MP. So when I look at this, I'm going to number them 1, 2, 3, and 4, just like my numbers or my number of marks. So I can see that TQ is a 2, this is a 3, MN is a 1, and NO is a 2. So those obviously don't match. 1 OP. Now, here's a tricky one. 1 and 3, 2, and 4. First of all, the numbers don't match, but this is from shape 1, and this is from shape 2. This is from shape 2, and this is from shape 1. So your shapes also have to match as far as up and down or across. Like these were both from shape 1, and these were both from shape 2. So you don't want to mix and match your shapes. So QR is a 3, SR is a 4, MP is a 4, OP is a 3. So nope, not going to work because we're doing that diagonal thing also. So 1, 3, 1, 3. We have 2 more, which diagram below shows again. Now this one doesn't give us a table, but that doesn't mean that we can't figure out what's going on. This one doesn't give you the letters like this one did, but the orientation is the same. So we can see that AD, I'm gonna use my 1 marks. so I can go through and label this, and then I have, I'm just going to go this way, 2, 3, 4. This one has a nice scale factor. You can see that divided by 2. That's just for future reference. So BC, I put 3 marks. EF, I put 4 marks. Okay, so this is shape 1. This is shape 2. Remember, that plays a role. And then this is a 1, and this is a 1. So it can't be that. AD was a 1. EH was a 1. AB was a 4. EF was a 4. So that might be the one. HG is a 2. EF is a 4. BC is a 3. DC is a 2. So no, not going to be that one. 1 and 3, 2 and 1. Okay, now notice this is shape 1 and shape 2, shape 1 and shape 2. So that's okay because our shapes are across from each other instead of up and down, right? That's all right, but these numbers don't match, so it has to be B. Again, they don't give us letters here, so we're just going to kind of go in order. AB, SR, BC, ST, CD, and TU, and AD and RU. So we can number these. AD was 4, RU was 4, BC was a 2, and TU was a 3, so no. BC is a 2, CD is a 3, RS is a 1, and ST is a 2. So that's not going to work. CD is a 3. Try not to get my numbers mixed up here. RS was a 1. TU was a 3, and AB was a 1. Now, be careful here. We have to check our shape. This is shape 1, and this is shape 2. This is shape 2, and this is shape 1. So that is not going to work. Our shapes cannot be diagonal. So even though our cross product works, not going to happen. 1, 1, 4, 4, shape 1, shape 2, shape 1, shape 2. Let me know if you have any questions, please.